As difficult as that loss was this past week, I mean, everyone's still talking about it, how close you were. Is there any concern that you're not over it yet, and come Saturday maybe there's a little bit of a layover? Are you worried about that at all?
No, because last year when we lost Florida State, we responded next week, which was the worst loss. So we can't do anything about what happened in the game. So we just got to keep on moving on and get ready for UNC. And we can't let the Florida State game beat us twice, and we don't plan on doing that.
Is it frustrating when you go back and look at the tape and then you sit down collectively as a team and you say, we beat ourselves?
Absolutely. It's frustrating, and it's one of the things you gotta learn from. And it'll just be a whole different feel around this whole town if we win that game. So, but we definitely had our opportunities, but we didn't capitalize in crucial times as a team.
Is that maybe the most frustrating and maybe more heartbreaking loss that you've ever been part of?
I would have to say so, man. I would have to say so since I've been here. That with the things that cost in that game and how it ended, that would probably be the most frustrating, heartbreaking loss that I've been a part of since I've been here.
You guys have dominated them up front defensively. It's totally stuffed out the running game. What happened on 2 running plays in overtime? They just so easily ran the ball against you and scored a touchdown.
It was a little confusion on our alignment on the second level, and just kind of got outflanked. But man, there's no excuse. It's just I don't know, man. It's just a tough deal.
Was there any feeling on the defense that after y'all didn't score that with their kicker that it was kind of a hopeless case anyway in overtime?
No, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. We just didn't get it to that point, which was a disappointment as well. As far as we had played such a good game, and then for the end that we did wasn't in the plans. So we should have let that pressure be on that kicker to win that game for them, but it didn't happen that way, and we just got to keep moving on.
Grady, even though you guys did recover with a win in Maryland last year, I think I recall it being pretty difficult early on in that game, kind of hang over how you feel. Can you reflect on still it being kind of hard to turn the page and put all your focus on the next game?
It's definitely going to be a challenge, to get this last game out of everybody's system. But we can't let that be an excuse. And last year was last year, and we ended up the score was closer than it did. I mean, it was further apart than it was when we went against Maryland last year. They had a couple late scores, but we played a really good game last year. So, but we focused on UNC right now, and we can't do nothing about the Florida State game, and just trying to get better and have the best 9-game season we had.
How much have you got to work with UNC, and what is your sort of impressions of their offense?
So like everybody knows, they're gonna try to run the most plays in college. So we know they're gonna go fast paced. They're athletic up front. With the tempo going that fast, you gotta have good athletic linemen, and they got skill at every position, and we have to play with a lot of discipline and effort to stop them. So a lot of just a lot of want to. So we're gonna keep trying to build off our defensive efforts from last week and just try to improve as a defense and as a whole team.